Good evening, everyone. Now that we've talked about prepared speeches, impromptu speeches, table topics, let's talk about the third component of a standard Toastmasters meeting. Evaluations. Evaluations can be scary for a new Toastmaster. Think about it. You go to your first Toastmasters meeting. You deliver your icebreaker. You're nervous as all hell. Then comes the evaluator and you're thinking, oh no, they're going to tear me a new one. I said 23 filler words and I was shaking and I didn't move. I stood like a statue. That is why the evaluators are super important to deliver their feedback in a caring, empathetic manner, praising their strengths and mentioning where they are to improve upon, such that the new Toastmaster listens to them, takes the feedback to heart, comes back the following meeting with their curriculum's next speech project, and exits a stronger speaker than they were during the icebreaker. So the question becomes, how do you evaluate? First and foremost, ideally you want to be level 3 or above, maybe level 2, but if you're a spanking new Toastmaster, you don't want to hear feedback from someone who is new but not so new as you. No, you want to hear from, say, the club president, the vice president, someone who's been there longer as all hell than you have. Someone who knows what they're talking about. That's the first thing. The other thing is how it's delivered. Evaluation speeches should be given between 2 and 3 minutes, ideally. It should start on a strong note, energetic, thanking the speaker for their guts, for their desire to improve and advance in their Toastmasters journey. You also want to emphatically stress where they did best in. Maybe they use an amazing array of body language, or perhaps they were masters at vocal variety. Focus on that first. Say, hey, you are great in this. There's these other things where you can work on, and if you make them as strong as this one, you're going to be a great speaker someday. Yeah, you never want to say the word but. Side note, you never want to say the word but in your evaluation. I learned that from the Dale Carnegie book, How to Win Friends and Influence People. Yeah, you see what I did there? You're great in vocal variety. There's these other things that I noticed during the speech. And if you practice upon them, as well as you do your vocal variety, you're going to be an awesome speaker. Because what was that Game of Thrones quote that if you say the word but, it negates everything that follows? No. You got to use a little bit of tact and kindness in your evaluation. What I like to do, it's also something that's mentioned in the Toastmasters curriculum, is to never, ever, ever make whatever it is that they're lacking personal. Never, ever say things like, you spoke too fast, or you speak slow, you stand still like a statue, you bounce off the wall. No. You want to, when you do that, even though it's not your intention, you are pinning it on them as a personality trait. What you can do instead is to talk about it, frame it as something that can be fixed, an action apart from their person. Let's say, for example, we have a speaker, they did their icebreaker, they did eye contact to everyone, but they did the speech in 2 minutes because they spoke too fast. The evaluation could go something like this. Fulanito, excellent and energetic icebreaker speech. What I enjoyed the most was the fact that you made everyone feel noticed by giving good eye contact. I saw that you saw me. My fellow evaluators also said the same thing to me not too long ago. That's actually very surprising and very rare amongst level 1 icebreakers. The stage can be scary. And the fact that you gave eye contact to everyone shows that you have what it takes to be a good speaker. I also noticed that during the speech, I heard some of the phrases given as quick, rapid sentences. The timer reported it as 2 minutes when icebreakers should be given between 4 to 6 minutes. From what I heard, it sounded like you got a great content going on. The thing is, we want to hear what you have to say. Take it easy. Put breaks between your sentences. Pause where you feel it may be appropriate to gather your thoughts. You don't want to speak too slow, but you want to speak at a pace that you feel is appropriate. Feel free to practice your icebreaker again. It does fall below the threshold for time, but it's a good opportunity to practice your icebreaker again in front of a mirror, perhaps, for you to deliver it with a better, stronger, clearer pace so we can all enjoy what you have to say and you can properly introduce yourself to the club. Everyone give Fulanito a round of applause for doing his icebreaker. That's the secret, everyone. Be kind, be empathetic, reframe areas for improvement as not as traits, but as issues that they can tackle. You also want to phrase everything as an I statement, because saying, oh, this, that. You want to frame it more as an opinion that you as the evaluator are making. That way it doesn't make it as concrete. It's an opinion. If something is phrased as a fact and you pin it on them as a trait, that may hurt someone. A new speaker may take it the wrong way. That's why I think evaluators are criminally underrated. They must be selected as people who are empathetic, caring, and care for the well-being of the club if they are to continue to have strong speaking members. With that, I say, have a good one, take care, speak well, and be empathetic, and kick ass.